As the months flip over, the playoff races grow tighter. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cruisin' the Atlantic. I'm Nick Licalzi, and the playoff races in the Atlantic Junior Hockey League are heating up. We start off with Wilkes-Barre Scranton and the Northern Cyclones. We jump to the second period. Cyclones already up 2-0 and just 2 minutes into the second. Bowen finds Faltow for the tip-in as a Cyclones transition game. Gives them a 3-0 lead. Knights looking to crack the code that is the Cyclones defense here. The stop made by J.J. Soloway. You see the scramble on the crease. The referees are going to rule no goal. A little bit of pushing and shoving between both teams, but then the referees have a little bit of a convention trying to determine who actually covered up the puck. Was it J.J. Soloway or one of his defensemen? They rule it was a defenseman, and that leads to a penalty shot. Eric Moberg, the leading scorer for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights, he's going to be the one to take it. The Knights had their choice of players after it was deemed that the Cyclones covered the puck up, and it was Moberg who they went with. Moberg and J.J. Soloway as Moberg looks to cut into the 3-goal deficit, but it's kicked out. You see the right pad save right there as Soloway flexes the leg, stopping the leading scorer. Cyclones take over shorthanded now. The 2-on-1 rush is Bowen and Faltow again. They combine for the last goal. This time, Bowen decides to do it all by himself. His wrister beats Dale Alberta. The Northern Cyclones push the lead to 4. We head to the third. The Cyclones stopping a breakout by the Knights here. Who else? Faltow the steal. He gets to Bowen, whose centering feed connects with Jorgen Koster. Koster's second of the game. The top line would combine for 11 points for each from Faltow and Bowen. 5-0 Northern. The Knights would get one back. Marcus Ortiz, the transfer from the Titans, would rip a laser over the shoulder of J.J. Soloway and make it 5-1. He's got 11 points in 7 games since joining the Knights. Late third and a Cyclones power play. Lindsay and Fellows working the blue line. Lindsay eventually puts it on a tee for Lacidale, who hammers it home. The combination second power play goal. The Cyclones roll with this one, 6-1 over the Knights. Junior Flyers and the New Jersey Rockets. Second period score tied at 1. The Flyers pestering the Rockets goal with shots early on here. Persistence is the key. Brouillard throws one to the front of the net. Fred Mack in there to deposit it home. Brouillard and Matsumoto the assist. Philly takes a 2-1 lead. Flyers in control again now. The puck going to come all the way back to the blue line on the centering feed. The long shot stop, but Taylor Olsen sitting on the doorstep, and he throws it into the back of the net. Olsen from Allison and Crabtree, and the quick start in the second as the Flyers up 3-1. Less than a minute later, the Rockets would have an answer, though. Eibel slides it back to the point where Will Campione waits. His wrister gets through everybody. One of the defensemen's 8 on the season. He's third on the team with 28 points. It's 3-2. Junior Flyers forecheck going to work now as they try and re-extend their lead to 2. The pressure leads to the takeaway by Jonathan Ruiz. He slides one back to Widmar, and Widmar taps it home. Flyers back on top 4-2. A beauty of a goal by Widmar after all of the hard work. Third period and a Rockets power play. Less than 5 minutes to play. The Rockets moving the puck well after a block shot. It comes to Max Gottlieb. His shot stopped, but the rebound onto the tape of Jeremy Bracco and then into the back of the net. Bracco adds to his team leading points total. He's up to 43, and he makes it a 4-3 game. Final seconds now, the Rockets have an offensive zone draw and a chance to tie it. They win the draw, but the Junior Flyers get right to the blue line and prevent a setup. Eventually, it's going to be Taylor Olsen with the steal, and Olsen ices the cake with the empty netter. His second of the game. The Junior Flyers over the Rockets, 5-3. The Laconia Leafs defeated the New Jersey Titans 4-2. For Laconia, Kelly and Lacasse each had a goal and assist. Howard stopped 28 of 30 in net. For the Titans, David Ramos and Dempster each had a goal. Kirk stopped 28 of 32 in the loss. The two teams would meet again early in the first period here. Titans have the puck. That's Taylor Cox walking into the top of the circle. His spin-around shot going to end up redirecting off one of the bodies in front. He's got 8 on the season. Cox makes it 1-0 Titans. Leafs looking to strike back. Kelly finds Stedman, who splits the defense with the beauty of a move to create the 2-on-1. Lacoste gives it right back to him. Cody Stedman adds one of his 11 goals as the Leafs even it up at 1. Less than 10 minutes gone by here in the first period. Titans moving the puck in the offensive zone. The first shot stopped, but the rebound punched home by Tony Jorgensen. Give the assist to Cox and Norris. The Titans have their second lead of the game, 2-1. Late first now, Lacoste with the interception in the neutral zone to take control. His back pass is going to be deflected right to a teammate. That is Stephen Kelly. Kelly right back for Lacoste, and bang, just like that, it is tied up at 2. Second period, and it's that Lacoste-Kelly combination again. Lacoste spins one in front from behind the net that somehow is going to get to Kelly on the doorstep. Kelly slams it home. Kelly from Lacoste and Sowers the Leafs' first lead in this one. It's 3-2. Offensive zone draw now for Laconia. It's 1. The first shot stopped, but Sedman would score on the rebound. He gets it from Devlin and Lacoste. Lacoste would have 4 points on the night. Sedman's second goal, 4-2. Just 1 minute later, it's New Jersey the other way. Takeaway in the neutral zone leads to the rush. Brown finds Stempen. Stempen finds the scoreboard. Pantaleo gets a secondary assist. Titans cut it to a 1-goal deficit. Late second period now, the Titans dump in, and eventually they're going to get possession behind the Leafs net here. Stempen throws it out in front for David Ramos. Ramos picks up one of his team-leading 16 goals and 39 points. The Titans tied at 4, and that's exactly how we finished. Titans and Leafs deadlocked at 4. Connecticut Wolfpack and the Junior Rangers. The Wolfpack get it going off the rush in the first period. Quintana making some nifty moves in the offensive zone. He lays off to Vincent Calgeri, who buries to make it 1-0 in favor of the Wolfpack. Quintana and Van Der Esch the assists. Second period, Pack on the power play. The first few attempts down low here are going to be denied by Bernard. Eventually, Belger works it to Beniamini at the blue line, and Beniamini lights the lamp. The power play goal makes it 2-0 Pack. Beniamini from Belger and Belger. The Junior Rangers would get one back in the final minute of the second period. Ryan Sweeney catching in off the scramble. Down low, Zingarelli and Johnson gonna get the helpers on this one. The Junior Rangers cut it to a 1-goal deficit, headed to the third. In the third, neither team really controlled the puck here before Anthony Beaumont going to take it away at the Ranger blue line. Beaumont walks in on the 201 and absolutely rips that shot home. He's got 16 on the season, good enough to lead the Wolfpack. This one gives his team a 3-1 lead. Final minute of the game now. Boston's net is empty, but the Wolfpack win the draw. The long dump out will be picked up by Vincent Calgeri, and he'll skate it all the way home. His second of the game from Beniamini and high at the Pack. Take down the Junior Rangers 4-1. The Northern Cyclones defeated the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights 5-2. Coster had 2 power play goals and 2 assists. Bowen had 2 goals and 2 assists as well. J.J. Soloway, 33 saves in the victory for the Knights. Marcus Ortiz, a goal and an assist. Jason Zaleski, 2 assists. De La Verne gave up 5 goals on 39 shots. The Rockets over the Philadelphia Little Flyers 5-2. Lewis had a goal and 2 assists. Eibel had a goal and 2 assists as well. Janin, 33 saves in the win for Philadelphia. Gooch, a goal. Chukrin, 2 assists. Procopio stopped 21 of 25 in the loss. Little Flyers taking on the Titans now. We jump to the second period. Little Flyers on the power play and working the blue line. Harmore Rappaport lets one go that beats everybody. He gets it from Chukrin and Rudd as the Flyers take the 1-0 lead. The Titans would even things up a few minutes later. Nick Zelmer walks in from the blue line with all kinds of space and all kinds of time. His laser beats Bowen to tie it at 1. Titans head to the power play now, and they're looking to extend their lead. Stempen's centering feed is on the money, and David Ramos doesn't miss from there. Ramos is 16 on the season, and his 39 points pace the Titans as he gives them a 2-1 lead. Now to replay here, folks. The Titans come right down the same wing just over 90 seconds later. It will take a little more time on this one, but it's eventually going to be David Ramos who pots his second in under 2 minutes. This one for Brown and Stempen. The Titans lead pushed to 3-1. We head to the third. Philadelphia just throwing the puck at the net. It's going to take a couple of whacks here, but Marker finally gets it to go. Marker gets his first of the season from Osea and Shuttleworth as the Little Flyers cut the deficit to 1. 3 minutes later, it's the Flyers pressuring again. A diving effort by Neal in net is going to come up just short.
Neal can't
Edson gets the goal. He's got 5 in just 16 games. Give the assist to Truckland and Modal as the Junior Flyers strike for 2. We're tied in the third. Late third now. The Titans have their top line out there, pushing to get back on top. Ramos and Bowen combine to find Stempen, who buries. That's the game winner. 3 points on the night for Anthony Stempen, and David Ramos leads the Titans past the Flyers. The Boston Junior Rangers took down the Laconia Leafs 9-7. Theodolu, 2 goals and 2 assists. Boozer had a goal and 3 assists. Bernard had 10 saves on 13 shots in the win for the Leafs. Lacoste and Schultz each had 2 goals. The Northern Cyclones over the Connecticut Wolfpack 7-5. Zaccaro had 2 goals, including the game winner. Feltow had a power play goal and an assist. J.J. Soloway stopped 25 of 30 in net for Connecticut. Beaumont had a pair of goals. Van Der Esch had 2 as well. Lane stopped 30 of 37. The AJHL Players of the Week, Lacoste from Laconia. 8 points in 3 games played. Burns on the blue line for Walpole. He had 2 assists in just 1 game. And in net, Brown from the Philadelphia Junior Flyers, 1-0, 3 goals against, and 22 saves in his victory. Let's take a peek at the AJHL standings. The Northern Cyclones sit atop them with 52 points. Walpole on their heels with 48. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights have 46. Connecticut and Boston 45 each. New York rounds out the top half with 40. We'll move now to the second half of the standings. The Junior Flyers have 34. The New Jersey Rockets 33. The Little Flyers and the Titans 26. Laconia and Washington round out the bottom half of the standings. That does it for this episode of Cruisin' the Atlantic. I'm Nick Licalzi. Special thanks as always to Ryan Hess, the AJHL, and FastHockey.com. We'll catch you next week.